Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's the home opener of this new season between the Washington Nationals.
Washington, shortstop, Ray Turner.
Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Gonzalez moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Michael Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Michael Taylor.
Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
And he'll lay off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Cameron Maybin now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that 2-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Cameron Maybin becomes out number 2 this inning. George Springer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Third baseman, number 6.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Correa is there for it. He's got it one away. And here now is Wilmer Defoe.
Designated hitter, Wilmer Defoe.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, ball three. On deck is Jason Worth. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Jason Worth is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. In there, and it's 0-1.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with two strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Harper is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Marwin Gonzalez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fastball called for strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Marwin Gonzalez goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Alex Bregman is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Lays off 1-0. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and run. Gonna have to make something happen with two strikes now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Gonzalez comes set. Here it is on a ball and two strikes. Another one sent foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That's four foul balls.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. Moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second base.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Daniel Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, but they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Evan Gattis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher Evan.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Has a look, now the pitch. Line softly out toward left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maybin. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. There goes Altuve. Takes this the other way to right. Harper makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Now a throw to first, doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. George Springer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Taylor. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rendon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Ready for another chance? Wilmer Defoe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter, Wilmer
sends that one out of play for strike one.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Ready with another 0-2.
Oh, he got a 2-strike breaking ball up in the zone. He fouled it off. I don't know. Maybe that was a ball he could have handled a little bit better.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. In now, Carlos Correa. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
the shortstop.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Number 9,
Marwin Gonzalez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Harper has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 2.
Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Gonzalez looks in, coming at him with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Jason Worth. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jason Worth.
On the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. On the move is Reddick. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Daniel Murphy. A base hit in his first trip.
Daniel Murphy.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Altuve is there for it. And the inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Fielder, Josh
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Another 0-2 coming. Liner towards second. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Stepping up to the plate.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
Line towards center field. Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both the left-hander and the right-hander throwing. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit out towards second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The batter, number 3,
digging in once again, Cameron Maybin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Cue shot here out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Matt Wieters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is going to have room out there as he put. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. In there, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Now another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Gonzalez.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex.
First pitch
Bregman.
On its way. Popped high in the air. Gonzalez is there for it. And the inning is over. Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. To his left. Correa on to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Rendon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe.
Designated
Been a
hitter,
strikeout victim
Wilmer
twice in this one.
Defoe.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gonzalez over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Reddick. 1 for
Leading off
2
for
on
the
his line
Astros.
so far in the game.
Right fielder. Shot.
This is swung on and
Reddick.
popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Up next for the Astros.
Evan Gaddis now standing in.
Evan.
Ryan
Gaddis.
Madsen comes on to
Attention, please.
action now in the Washington
Now pitching for the
bullpen as a
Nationals,
right-hander begins to
number
get loose.
44.
First pitch
Ryan
fastball
Madsen.
swung on and missed 0-1.
Woohoo! Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep
Now
a foot on the bag over there, and that's out
baseman,
number 2.
Ryan
He's ready. Here's the
McCann.
first offering. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and shot foul right at home plate. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires. Now at the plate, Jason Worth. No hits
Leading
in
off
2
for the
trips to
Nationals.
the plate for him in the
Left
ball
fielder,
game.
Jason Worth.
Softly hit out to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ryan Zimmerman.
Zimmerman.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the ball popped up. High in the air for the catcher Gaddis. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Second baseman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Second baseman.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Altuve.
0-1 count and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Up next for the
Here's
Astros.
Cameron Maben now.
Designated
Leadoff
hitter.
man on base, and we'll see what they have in
Maben.
mind strategy-wise here. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now a move over to first. And another throw over. And again a throw over. And again a throw. The tag, and he is cooked at first. One out, nobody on. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Rendon down at third. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are two away. Here's George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that into about mid-90s and put it past him.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's the catcher.
Leading off for the Nationals, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit down the right field line. But it's going to get out. Ken Giles answers the call from Doug. Out as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Brian Goodwin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted.
Matt Adams will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with.
On to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
In the second spot
Here's the
tonight,
first pitch to him.
Yyjin007
is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. There goes Altuve. And another foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rosario ranging into the outfield. One away. Into the box. Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Pitch outside. The throw. One out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it.
Now batting, George Springer. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and two away following the RBI ground ball. Swing and a liner. The 0-1 delivery. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Coming to the plate now, Ahmad Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ahmad.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swinging a little blooper to center. Gonzalez into shallow center. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. This is lined into left field, a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce. So striding in, Jay Bruce. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Bruce is right there. The tag, and he is out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball one. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Hard hit to first. Bruce scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Stanton shading to his right. One down. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Evan Gattis.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. To second for one. On to first, and McCann hits into the double play. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And there he goes towards second. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Striding in once again. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Little dribbler down the line. Bare-handed by Cabrera. It's there, and he's out. Sliding into the box.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. So stepping in, Billy Burns. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ahmad Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Backhanded and shallow left by Gonzalez. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Center fielder, Michael Conforto.
And that's in there, base hit. Rosario rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one. Ready for another chance. George Springer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming their direction.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Drilled to the right side. Bruce is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and here's Jay Bruce now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman,
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So coming to the plate, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Springer. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, J.T.
Towards second. Throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. So striding forward now as Dribble Cabrera. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He flew out in his last at-bat. High in the air into shallow left center. Springer calls everybody off as he takes control for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Right fielder number 15.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Burns. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Designated hitter.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Evan Gaddis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Counts 1-0.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to short. Rosario takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. So digging in now, Brian McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the. Ready for another shot now. Ahmad Rosario. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the catch made here by McCann, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Around first, he's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Conforto is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Ready once again, Jay Bruce. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play. Here's the second baseman. Jose Altuve.
Second baseman. Jose.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in to try it again. Yulieski Gurriel. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There goes Altuve. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And the runner's breaking for third. Hard hit ball to second. Flores has it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Lined foul right over the Mets dugout.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hit on the ground to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Here's George Springer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort. Number 64 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for the Mets.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-2 home. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Rosario has it, and a fine play there up the middle. Ready for another chance.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now another 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. And this one is gone, a home run. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, Asdrubal.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Wilmer Flores.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Digging in once again, Billy Burns. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lifted in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A.J. Ramos.
Hitter, Josh Reddick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Josh Reddick
for the New York Mets.
is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Evan
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
Burns is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fouled back. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Soft liner to the right side, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Line drive snagged on a short hop. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get. Stepping up to the plate, Ahmad Rosario. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gurriel sprinting after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Pitching for Houston. Number 62.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, McCann. And that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.D. Martinez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Gurriel over to his left. And that retires the side. Now to the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Giancarlo Stanton now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Conforto has a read on it. 1 down. Here's George Springer. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he let off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. First delivery to him on the way. To short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now batting, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hector Rondon is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. And this is up and in, ball 1. Now for Bruce, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's down to third. Bregman gloves it, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Bregman.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Jerry Blevins takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9.
39. Jerry Blevins.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Evan Gattis.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Flores is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. In now, Wilmer Flores. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Second baseman.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in now, Billy Burns. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Ahmad Rosario. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Jerry Springer.
Jose Altuve. Your attention, please.
Jose Altuve to the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Standing in, Yulieski Gurriel. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Burns is there. He makes the play, runner tags and heads for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Conforto racing back to the track. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. George Springer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2 out with the man at first. There goes Altuve. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second. And into the box now.
Leading up for the Mets.
Tony
Center
Sipp
fielder.
takes the ball. Looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation. David Wright will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Juan Lagares will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the Mets.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Mitch Haniger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Stanton is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the San Francisco Giants and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Springer is there to take it as Pence is retired on the first pitch he sees.
Batting second.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he'll get there as he flags it down just shy. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Altuve takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pence going back on it. Gone! Now in the box, George Springer. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Very weakly on the ground. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding into the box, Brian McCann. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ellsbury going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Bregman has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Joe Pennant. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that'll get down for a base hit. Nick Castellanos now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Castellanos
sends that one out of play for strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. From the stretch, this one's down to third. Bregman gloves it over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Josh Reddick.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fly ball out toward right field. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Now batting, Yulieski Gurriel. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Buster Posey. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
The catcher, number 28.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Buster Posey goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Pablo Sandoval is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Soft liner towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
Shortstop
Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Throw won't get him. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. There's a shot out to right center field. Bregman rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And Altuve is into third base with a triple. Ready for another chance. Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is skied into short left center. Castellanos is after it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again. Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Standing in, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been.
Leading off for the Giants.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Brandon
hit hard
Crawford.
back up the middle, and that gets on by, and Crawford's aboard to lead off with a single. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Up next for
In
the
is the
Giants,
third baseman, Evan
third
Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. Throw from Reddick won't be in time. He's in there at third. So stepping in, Brandon Belt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that misses inside 1-0. Hit in the air to center field. Springer is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double. Digging in for his second at bat, Brian McCann. First time up, he went down looking. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And another foul ball. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Panic is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Josh Reddick. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Longoria is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Panic. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Left field and deep. Ellsbury going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Nick.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Buster Posey now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Third baseman,
at the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Longoria. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Pence. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Buddy Bashirs takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now a snap move over to first, just keeping him close. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Gonzalez is up with it. Step on the bag for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Brandon Belt.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 0-1. Here it comes. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Ellsbury. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another chance. Andrew McCutchen. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string. Coming to the plate now, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Line drive to center field. Pence is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in once again.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Ready once again, George Springer. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Joe Panic. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Softly on a line to third. And he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Striding in once again, Nick Castellanos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Joe Smith.
Now pitching for the Astros.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th. Stepping in, Buster Posey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. On to Posey, but not nearly in time, so they just get the 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez onto the grass. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pence has a read on it. 1 out. Striding in, Josh Reddick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. Digging into try it again. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in now, Alex Bregman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch swung on and missed, and that's the final. Ready now, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Brandon Crawford.
And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
Third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Gurriel ranging into the outfield. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The first baseman.
From the stretch,
9,
Brandon Belt is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And a fastball just a bit high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Ellsbury's after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely. Now batting, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Giancarlo Stanton now. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Here's George Springer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Stanton is on his way home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 6-3 game. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. For McCann, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Slapped hard the opposite way. Castellanos is at the plate. And
hitting out for the Giants, right fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Here's Joe Panic. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Tony Sipp takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch fast. Ball swung on and missed it. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second. When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Digging in, Nick Castellanos. He singled his last time up. Ken Giles.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 53.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 20.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Swing and a line drive. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. He pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win. And this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks.